Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Open TTD. Now, I am in a different corner of the map. I've decided we did get a jump start on kind of making the trains, but it's going to be a little bit until they accept passengers. And so, what is also a tip about this game, as soon as you get it like the ground going, kind of keep that momentum of putting what is making your company so far successful. So right now we've got bus lines, we got a steel line, we got or I should say a couple bus lines, because we have the one combination of the two cities that were, combined, and then another set that had like three cities combined, and then we were gonna start, getting that ground going. But overall, in general, this side of where I'm at is where the bus highway is gonna start. So this is a great city that's 2,000 people. Is a great start, because then we can pull people from Handpool that is 3,000 to come over here. We have, Gending Hatan Ridge that has 300 people right here. Surprisingly, with how low of infrastructure that they have besides this factory, for them to have that going. And also, it could also kind of help us with iron ore to the steel mill to the factory to goods, and bring it back into these places. But not really so much worried, or not worried is the not the correct term, but focused. That's what it is. Focused on getting that infrastructure, where the other one, it was kind of getting that ground running, because of if we didn't get it going, it would just take a little bit longer for the game to kind of get started. So before I unpause it, I'm gonna get some few bus stops into these cities, and we will kind of get buses roaming, and then also grow the city out a little bit. So like right there, perfect, and have that going right there. Kind of get this going out here. That should be perfect for that. Then break that in half, and then have it where it's a little bit out right here. It's not going to be perfect at all, but it's just something where there's allowed growth within the city, and that's what I'm more focused on than making sure everything is square to the perfection of, that's not how a city's gonna look like, that looks a little weird. Well, my apologies. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm trying to just making it functional, and making it functional to able to grow money. And that is the main goal of what I'm trying to do in order to pay off that $1 million loan that we still have growing. So that is at least decent start for the city to grow, because for this city, it's going to be a while for these bus stops to they refuse. Okay, so we're going to have to do some tree planting, because that's what kind of gets it bribing, and we're going to have to unpause. And then eventually the city is going to grow, and we will potentially have one bus roaming in both sections for the time being. They refuse to allow us to put a bus station. So we'll have to grow more trees. That's how the town hall, or, they still refuse? What the heck, Dare? I'm planting so many trees for you. I'm trying to grow your city. Really? Am I gonna have to bribe? So you can go to local small advertisement. Atrocious. How are we atrocious? That shouldn't be a thing. We just made, or we kind of need that menu up again. I think we're poor, but just trying to grow your infrastructure. Still think we're poor. I'm just trying to get bus stations in before we add it here, but put one there, put one there. I won't supply anything yet, but we'll put one there. That way we'll at least grow. Did I put one? We're gonna put one in that nook right there. So new vehicle, the passengers going, Thunderbus. Oh, that's 30. Okay, so our buses are, oh, wait. The bus doesn't have any orders. I go here. There we go. That will help us a little bit. Go there, go there, go there. There we go. And people will start populating at those stations. And we'll take this and just bring it that way, bring it that way. And same with this, just bring it that way. Then eventually the town will start growing. So we were up to 100 K closely. So we will be doing well so far. Click on this bad boy, clone it, and there we go, shared orders. Because now it's coming back, and so it's going to be 2 buses per stop, and then each city will eventually start growing. We could do like we always do, manage the list. Is that for maintenance? Because not all vehicles are going to be in tip-top shape. And I'm not looking for the auto renewal for the time being, even though I do still have it on replacing those vehicles because of Dannington had like 1,000 passengers. I think with that, I would just have to go back and just... Oh, now one of our train stations right now. So I did start those two cities. That is the start ground running of the bus highway. So yeah, as you can see, you're moving a long way because it is the largest map. So it just said that Minnington Valley does now accept passengers. Now does this guy accepts nothing right now. Okay, sweet. But what I will do is, when it comes to these vehicles, not number, shared orders, passengers, make it simple. And what does this vehicle do? This is a Regal bus. Okay. It's not filled. Okay. So, manage list. Send to depot. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send them all to the depot. So now, 2 of them are here. So what we're going to do, new vehicle, we're going to go to the Thunderbus. We're going to hit buy. And then, we don't need that open right now. Hit this. We're going to go to that. And then we're going to go to, or I guess we will just, so what does it do? It goes to east, Sunfield, Central, then Woods. Okay. So then we're going to clone. We're going to do 3 of that. Now we're going to unclone. And boom. So now this city is going to be able to hold more passengers. Smart. So now with this, manage list, send to depot, and with the depot, new vehicle, Thunderbus. We're gonna do doop, 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 and doop. Gonna hit clone. Do that. Not that. We're gonna send that back, send that back, send that back, and do that. So now, this should be able to grow a lot more. Either a lot more, or it will be more efficiency with the buses going. So then we just go to Woods, coverage, send these guys to the depot. And I'm only doing this for a couple of cities for right now. So then we're going to do new vehicle, Thunderbus, buy. We're just going to send them all to the stops. Because now Minningfield allows passengers. But we aren't going to start the trains yet. just yet. So, and then we go here, hit control, hit that bus, shared orders, unhit clone, and we will send these two vehicles on their merry way as we sold them. There we go. Because with the arrows, goes a whole lot slower than if I were to do it by mouse. And now we have $130,000 to work with. So we will work on that with the bus line here. So we got all these Thunder buses going. So now we honestly could have more going within these two cities, but that one's growing every 78, 286. So that will keep it a decent amount. And also, with that being said, this is where it's going to continue the bus route. So we will be going through towns, and this is kind of the perfect angle that we start, that we have these two roads right here be the intersecting part, even though there's a sawmill right here, but we'll go around it, and one is coming in, one's leaving out, and it will be perfect. And we have 156,000 for that. So go right there, go right there, a little bit more, or we'll just have it where it goes like that, kind of intersect them, and it'll be less of a problem. It'll just be diagonals, and then part of it will be also to help with the infrastructure of the actual city. That's where our budget's going to come in for that. It's already built there. We can do that. Then we can do that. And then we will also build a bridge, because it has to be at the same level, otherwise it won't work. Build a bridge like that. Perfect. And then I do it like that. Do it like that. And this is coming along nicely. Just a little bit of making some roads, combining them, and do this, and simple as cake now. We'll just have some depots here, right there, one right there, and truly we'll add some more roads and stuff like that, but honestly, this bus station goes right here, goes right there, goes right there, and then also doesn't accept anything right now, but one right there, and also one in the downtown area. We might as well just add some up here too as well. And then we can also have some like mail trucks too as well. The authority doesn't allow me to do it. Alright. So we'll just have to plant some trees and then they'll allow me to do it. So hopefully that is good enough for them. Yes. Downtown right there, one right there too as well. Another one down there. So kind of got it all started overall, and now it's just adding buses to it. So new vehicles, it's going to be the Thunder buses for sure. We are going to go from here to here. We're going to add a couple, or 3 of them to be precise. We'll just let one go right now, and we'll add another one and then the other one, so kind of space it out a little bit. But yes, they will go to here, and then they will go all the way up to here. But yeah, because I'm not going to make all the buses go all the way across, even though it'd be like, well, then why is it a bus highway? Well, it's a bus highway from one station to the other, from connecting city to city. So this is going from here, and then there'll be buses intercity here, and then there'll be one main one that will go from here all the way to the next city of Gray Hill, and then Gray Hill to Stintham, and Stintham to Plenningville or Nardtown, and then from Plenningville to Ruttown to Lenningville. So it'll be like one from here to Stidham, and then these will be all connected, and then from Lenningville to Eastbridge may go to Sunpool Bridge, and then Sunpool Bridge to Tarnpool Bridge to Pennington, and then kind of connect these two together and all that jazz. So that's what we're going to be kind of working on within the 2 years of the gameplay. That way it's moving along and we're making money from it, and it seems like maybe we're doing pretty decent. We're making almost 100K per year now, so host one passenger and stuff like that. But these guys are like going to all 4 places, so 82 for an income. It's not too bad, but I'd rather have them bigger buses now than smaller buses and having to upgrade, because as I've been sending vehicles to maintenance, they aren't renewing or replacing. So yes, and then we will get buses to get this going as well. That's what we'll do. It'll be 3 buses, because we'll do one that controls this area, one that controls this area, and then one that goes kind of all around. That's what we'll maximize our money on and for efficiency. So so the Thunderbus, we will have this go from or here. I guess it doesn't. I guess we'll hit all of them to here, and here. So that's 1. So we'll just get that one going, and then add another one that just goes within the city of here, and here. And then another one that goes here, 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 and here. And get that one going. There we go. And then the city should be growing within time. So it does accept, so 304 seconds. This one will be, it's not growing as of right now, but it will be as soon as we get this stuff up and rolling. There, that's connected, so that will be a lot more easier for transportation purposes. So yeah, 298, decent amount. So yeah, and we will, okay, we'll also get this one going up and running too before we lose it too as well, because it's a short drive for trucks. So then truck stops. Mines. This here, that there. New vehicle. Need some coal. 61. I go from here. Get that going. And so it will be a while. North. Okay, Fort Fenwell, no passengers, so that's good. And then we will get a few more of those vehicles as well. So once it gets rolling, I want to keep making money off of that, so should be good. Just gonna have it skip and just run right away. Let's see how much we're gonna make off of that. We're almost 3/4 of the year in, or we are 3/4 of the year in. And it's gonna dump off. Almost $1,000. That's decent money right there. Downtown, 96 seconds right now. 154. Okay, we're also gonna add some more streets for infrastructure. That way it feels like the city can grow and not be just stabilized in one spot. There we go. And there's that. What about here? 52 seconds. Okay. 286. Okay. Probably what we need to do for this city is create its own, or have its own bus for its city. That's what it's missing. We'll just use regional bus, Regal bus. It's less money, and that way people are getting transported and they don't really have to wait 5 passengers. So, and it keeps the city to grow a little bit here and there, and then we're gonna do the casual send for maintenance as well. That way all vehicles are up to date. That's iron ore. So I understand the money auto renew limit. You will okay. Go that way. That way. What's nice about this game, it's a sandbox game, so it's like whatever imagination you have, you can do it within the limits of the game, obviously, and have fun with it. There, connecting the. So I kind of wanted to connect the city up with that going, so then we can have that and kind of connect that up to kind of keep it within the infrastructure of the city a little bit. Kind of have that, kind of build it out a little bit. That way it can grow. Become a big city. And we've already probably crushed the 10,000 city. So it's just see how big the city can get that we started off at the beginning. Do that. Do that. So we'll repay this loan a little bit too as well. There, we're at 780 that we have left to pay. Now we're making it 760. All right. We're gonna send you to the depot. We're gonna send you to the depot. So when it's something like that, I will just eliminate itself. It's gonna be okay. So it's like that whole line. We're gonna skip and hopefully you can produce me money then. Oh wait. It's because now there's nothing there. So be it also So that was part of the issue. There's no more cold air. So, but we just gained a little bit of more money. Does this now? It does not accept. But it is getting there. So we're close to getting our first train. Let's see. $1,000 per trip in that. It's crazy. Yeah. This city's at 13,000. Could have cost 52 for large advertisement. Yeah, I'm not spending half of the money that I have already. Alright. And this is going good so far. I mean, we're only moving with what they have limit for us. So, I can't just... How's this going? 68. So we're moving pretty good overall. And then it's growing every 78 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I know this accepts passengers. This does not yet. So still growing. It's getting there. But gotta go back to the other side. Now you may be thinking, well then what are you going to do with all these? Eventually build them into it. Maybe, have like an airport spot and then have all these buses combine into it. But right now, we're just getting another groundwork starting of the buses. They're not going to allow us. I kind of figured. So all this city work that we were doing for them, and they don't want their city to grow. So we'll see now if they will. Yes. Okay. So that won't accept anything right now. But if it was right there, I'm gonna put. Okay, it's just out of limits, to be honest. Gonna put one right there, one right there. When they eventually grow, gonna put right there. New vehicle. It's gonna be the Thunderbus because it's gonna go from here all the way to here. And then have another vehicle that we're going to buy, which is 67. It's going to go here. To here. Then we're going to hit clone. That's going to have shared orders. That's going to have shared orders. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And then we're just going to have one Regal bus to go all over the place because right now, majority of them, don't even have capability of having passengers because it's not growing yet. And And then we'll clone it. Short orders. And boom. So that is that. We can look at our operating profit right now. We're kind of plateauing again, but we will go up. I have faith in myself. And we are already past 56, so we've got a good start overall. And now it's just kind of waiting for the other end to have Dennington to grow into that train bus station. Then we'll go back and add a train back and forth, and then eventually down the line for that. But we've got a good start on this bus line adventure, and overall in general we're going to add some depots down the line. That way they can get the service that they need. And there's some depots here as well, and into these cities. So we're just going to continue. We're having that bus highway, and we're going to either go down the middle and go to Plentyville, or we could go to both of these, have them meet in the middle, have it go down the line. Alright, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll just kind of go down the line here. Because then it's kind of perfect, because then we can also add some stops because of this sawmill. And then that produces goods that can be dumped over. So that is perfect. We need a bridge. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that works. I'll put one right there. Put it like that. We're gonna do that. Man, this couldn't get any better. There we go. Right in between, perfect. Right in between like that. Then we can add some bus stations. Right there. Right there. They don't like us at the moment. See if they like us now. They do. It's like this is the only way you're gonna get some tourists to come in here. There we go. We will, now we're at 740, so we're paying off that loan. 86, so from 50 to 90, it's pretty good. We're crushing it. 286, okay. Perfect. Yeah, and then I'll start getting this going before we lose it, because cities we won't lose, but resources we will. Truck stops. There we go. And then one right there. One right there. There we go. Alright, so new vehicle, right over wood, carbo, so 66, 44, okay, perfect. We're gonna go here to here. Load all. We're gonna clone you. Give you 3 of them for right now. What we're gonna do? Skip. Kind of do that for the first one. That way it gets kind of going. And then we will add depot spots here, 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 here. And we gotta add some road right here. We're in May of 1956. So we're in good shape right now. The depot's right here, so we're gonna need another depot inside. Go right there, and that nook. Then we'll have new vehicles, passengers, Thunderbus. It's gonna go from here all the way to there and there. We'll do 4 of them. Because then up here, we're going to have a Regal bus. It's going to go from here, 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 here. 2 of them go like that. And we're going to have that go like that. There. And then here, it's going to be a little different because there's like 2 cities right at once. New vehicle, Thunderbus. Go from here, 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 it's going to go here, 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 here to here. It's a little wonky, but and clone it. Boom. And I'm gonna add some roads anyway, so it'll make it a lot nicer. Okay, well then that road's just there to be there. Then we're gonna do that, do that. Go. Add that there. That there. Yeah, because the main thing is we want cities to grow, because the more they grow, the more passengers, the more money I earn overall. So that's why I'm kind of adding some infrastructure, adding some roads to allow them to build infrastructure. Otherwise, they would just kind of not grow at all. I'm gonna add some more bus stops for the future. Now they're gonna refuse that because I'm adding so much that they don't like. They still don't like it. It's like, do I have to bribe them or something? Because you can bribe the local authority, but that's $1 million that I don't have. And they think very poorly of me, which is kind of sad. Very poor still. Or maybe I will just do with what I have right now. Vehicle, Regal bus. Here, 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 and here. Go. atrocious now still. Okay. But they will like me in a little bit. And then I will have a bus from here going from north to up here. Okay. Gonna put it right there. Underbus from north to here to here. I will clone the vehicle and do it twice. That way it's 100 people per trip. Kind of lost a little bit of money, but we were kind of building construction. So we are in September. Kind of not really looking at the game, or looking at the time frame. So it went by very quick for the first year, because I wasn't really looking at anything and just kind of focusing on building. And that's what I was more worried about, building, than getting this bus highway going than anything else, which is doing pretty well, I would say. Obviously, things are slowly growing and stuff like that. I may have to do this whole send for maintenance type deal, but profit within the last period, we made $314,000, so 38% usage. And it's probably because of, vehicles are being broken down, so if they're empty, they're waiting or sitting in line and stuff. And then there's some buses that are going to spots that aren't accepting passengers at the moment, so that's kind of not necessarily a red flag, but that's kind of the reason why we're not up there. But 154, so that's always a good sign with what's going on right here. I mean, it could be a little faster if I kept a bus up here. I only have four stations is good enough up here. But yeah. Gray Hill 286. That's what's going on here, because this is not accepting anything yet, so this won't accept anything yet. You have this going all the way up here. Then you got this going. That's also on the main line. Then you got this. And so this should be kind of a hot spot too. You can kind of build this out a little bit. That way more passengers can be built on. There we go. Build it out right here. Kind of get it up on the hillside. Do it one more. That way it's connected onto that. Built up like that. And built up like that. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to make it a city where it can grow bigger. It's all my main focus on. But that being said, we got pretty far. It now accepts mail. So I'm curious to know if I should also start doing mail. As well. Probably. So that's a transfer from there to there. Is that a good spot for mail? Accepts mail. Accepts mail and goods. Accepts mail. Refuse me to do that. I think I'm atrocious. Okay. Well, before the episode were to end, I'm going to start. Oh, I didn't get mail in here, didn't I? Accepts mail and produces mail. Okay. So, that being said, I'm going to take this truck depot, new vehicle, taking mail. 60 bags of mail. Go from here to here. To here for right now. Go. And then actually clone it. But if I change one, should probably do that from now on. Especially for how far they're gonna go. And then there we go. There we go. And just like that, looking at the, time right here. It's not necessarily duplicate. It's going from Connington to Tennessee, transfer tour, and then I'm going back to Plenningston, and then going back to Clinton. So you're stopping there on the way back. That's what it's having the vehicle do. And now we have aircraft that are available too. But anyway, we do have a good operating profit. We're kind of plateauing right now. Is there any passengers from Marley to it's in 7 minutes. We will skip on subsidiaries right now because it is not within the cards. Is what I need to do. But we kind of bumped into January. We'll just simulate to the end of the month. We're at $250,000. So we know this accepts mails and passengers. And this accepts mail and passengers. Sweet. So what we are going to do is new vehicle. Jubilee. And then also go here. So we will allow it to sim up to February 1st. And there we go. Game is now paused. So I just wanted to make sure that was paused. So this is our first train. And we are making it a passenger mail, so a passenger car. So now it's at a 1 section, and we're trying to make it a 7 section train. So it's at 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4. We're going to make it 5 with the passenger cars. And then we are going to allow it to carry mail as well. And we'll do that for 3. Or like 2 seconds. That has 4 cars. So that's what we are going to do. And we're going to also clone it. And have 2 trains. So within this episode, we did start the bus highway. And we got pretty far. Farther than obviously the train highway that we've kind of started, because we had to wait until Dennington was built up to it, because we had this platform and everything else for it. And we will, in the next video, get Meffingfield Valley and Dennington up and running. Still have all these cities that have the buses going, and we will more than likely have it kind of like a straight shot and go through this alleyway of where this coal and power plant's going through for the time being, or for the series, and have it go through there. And then we have the long haul all the way down to the other side of the map, where we're probably making a decent amount of money with all these buses, that we have gone from in this corner all the way up to here. And then along the way we saw a sawmill that can produce goods and everything else, and added that to the line, so we're making extra money off of that too as well. So if there's any resources that can be easily, hey, let's connect them, I'm gonna connect them, because then if I don't connect them, I will eventually lose that opportunity to have that available. So with that being said, hopefully you appreciate this video and a series of what I'm doing. It's a very pretty big map, and doing these challenges first before I start, connecting all this stuff, before I start doing the subsidiary. And I know there's some distribution stuff that I also have to work on too within this series, but it is very early in the game. We're at 57. We started at 1950, and now it's 1957, so we do have plenty of time before all that happens. And if you have any suggestions, any comments, any questions about this game, it is free on Steam. Feel free to put in the comment down below, and have a good one.